Forecast.
Well, it was a small improvement this afternoon for a few hours, not many, but a few hours. We did make it above freezing. Right now, 32. The afternoon high was 35 after a frigid morning low of 7 at the airport. A light southwest wind feels like it's in the 20s with a little wind chill there. 31, the current reading at the Valley Airport, made 33 for the high today after a morning low of 3. 32 at the airport, 29 in Madison. We're 29 there in Palmyra, 30 in Waynesboro, and 30 currently in Harrisonburg. As we take a look at the satellite radar combination, you see we've had some high clouds filter through our skies. Now there is a disturbance, a frontal system that it will bring some snow down across the Alleghenies, not only for the rest of tonight, but even in early tomorrow. We'll see a few clouds mixed with our sunshine later tomorrow. There's a look at Snowshoe up above 4,800 feet, currently 15 there on the mountain. Now, while not as frigid, it's still plenty cold tonight. We're talking about numbers in the mid to upper teens across much of central Virginia, lower teens in the Shenandoah Valley. There could still be a few sheltered locations around 9 or 10 early tomorrow morning, but temperatures tomorrow behind that weak front that comes through will come down a degree or two. So it's still chilly, but most of us should see numbers still above freezing tomorrow afternoon. And again, we'll have a mix of sun and clouds during the afternoon. Now, it'll still be a frigid start Saturday morning with some upper single digits to lower teens. But then after that, by Saturday, I think many of us will top out either side of 40 degrees. And of course, we'll deal with that freeze and thaw cycle. We'll still be in the colder 20s there Sunday morning, and by Sunday afternoon, mid to upper 40s, which is a lot more seasonable. So looking ahead, not only for the weekend, but early next week, the frigid air moves out. We'll start to see more of the jet stream lift farther north, and overall, a milder pattern. Looks like Wednesday will be the mildest day of the stretch as we finish out the last days of January. And overall, we're talking about pretty quiet conditions in terms of any precipitation. We'll watch toward the end of the week, but right now, no major systems look to impact the region during the stretch. Again, we have a front out to our west here tonight. You can see some of the snows through the Ohio Valley. A lot of that moisture will bank up against the mountains, and we'll see some clouds mixed with the sun tomorrow. Of course, it is still plenty cold, but this Arctic air mass is slowly beginning to retreat. But again, we've got numbers in the teens and 20s and 30s at this hour, but look at the 24-hour temperature change. It's in the positive category. We're 11 degrees higher than where we were 24 hours ago. So in the morning, we'll still start in the cold teens across the region. Afternoon highs with a mix of sun and clouds in the mid-30s, and then a little colder to start Saturday morning with still some upper single digits to middle teens for the morning lows. And then by Saturday afternoon, we'll top out either side of 40 degrees, and those numbers continue to climb from there. So in the teens tonight, while not as frigid, it's still plenty cold. And there's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, we've become acclimated to these very cold temperatures, and so we'll see some improvements. And even though while it's still cold, it's certainly not as frigid as it has been. A lot more seasonable in terms of the numbers there by Sunday and Monday, and then a little bit above average as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
All right, Eric, thank you. Well, in case you missed any of that, a check of your